Well, my friend, Angel Anderson here, and today I'm answering a question that came in via email from Jaime. It's about pay-per-clicks, and if you haven't done any pay-per-clicks or you have done but you think that pay-per-clicks, you've been spending a lot of time in pay advertisement, then pay attention because this is how you are going to minimize your advertisement. Now, pay-per-click pay advertisement is great because it gives you a boatload of traffic really fast in your website or anywhere else that you want to send them to. Now, I do advise that you send them to your website because it's the only place that you can actually, it's yours. Any other medium, any other account out there like Facebook, YouTube can be shut down anytime. You can lose it, you can get banned, and then you lose all those fans or those followers, right? So what you want to do is, and this is where most people make the biggest mistake, is like, for example, I'm going to give you an example of a client in Puerto Rico. Now, oddly enough, this question and the client I'm referring are in Puerto Rico, but I'm not picking on them. I'm helping them, and I'm helping you, Jaime. Hopefully, I sent you a video in Spanish. Now, I'm refraining from creating a lot of content in Spanish because just time. I'm putting my attention to one market instead of two like I used to do, and I was neglecting one or the other. But anyway, that's a point for a different video. Here, okay? You create an ad, regardless if it's in YouTube, Facebook, Google Plus, Google pay-per-click, LinkedIn. Really doesn't matter. You send them to where? To a website, right? The traffic, your website, traffic is coming from Twitter, LinkedIn, YouTube, right? It's coming, and we're gonna see other places. It's coming from a few different places, but the whole idea is they're coming to your website. Now, once they come to your website, let's say that 100 people came in. How you know how many of those people are interested in your product and services? How you know? Well, typically if they buy or not. But what happens if they don't buy, right? But they were interested, but they were not convinced. And that's where you typically install a bribe or give them something, a discount coupon, something with something for them, something valuable. Could be depending on your product and services. Now, in this case, they're rental properties, but in other services could be coupons, yeah, training, a downloadable guide, which rental properties can be a downloadable guide, things that you should know when you're renting a vacation home. That's a tip right there. And I know Jaime, he's a music production, so things you should know, 10 things you should know when you're dealing with a production company, or 10 things that people don't tell you about. That is golden, right? Or a discount, the second email could be, I'm busy, but if you schedule an appointment now, it's, for 6 months from now, you get 50% off. But you're already collecting for 6 months out. But anyway, that's other sneaky strategy for a different video. But the point is that you want a way to know how many people came into the website and how many people say yes and no. Not necessarily bought your product, because you're gonna have if they bought your product, you convert them. That's golden. But if they didn't and they were interested, you only want to market to those who show interest. And that's where my friend Ricky, I believe he's spending most of his money, because he's not differentiating from people that want the rental properties and those that don't. So I believe he's paying traffic in Facebook. That's why he's moving away from strictly advertising on Facebook, because it was costing him an arm and a leg. Now, when he approached me, he wanted a strategy to, and we talk via Skype. I love Skype. And the key is that it's very important that you know and you start separating those who show interest. And you want to continue the sell conversation with those. Let's say if that 100 came in, 100 came in, and 10 show interest. You only want to narrow your attention. You put your attention those 10, and the other 90 maybe find out why. So it could be something that they didn't understand on the website, your ad wasn't targeted enough, but for now, concentrate on those 10. And also, once you master this equation and you start closing sales, then go back to your website and decrease that 90, the number from 90 to 80, and then increase the 10 to 20, and so on and so forth until you increase your sales. And that's something that you want to start working on. And it's very check and balance and specific points that you can increase your sales one at a time. So how many people landed in your website? How many people say yes? How many people open the first email, the second email, the third email? They click the link to buy. One change every time could mean one new sale. Now, if you make a change and you lost a sale or it got worse, it's obvious. Revert back, change something else. But don't go crazy changing 5, 6 things at the same time, because then you would not be able to pinpoint exactly what caused that increase in sales. Just one thing and wait. Now, the reason people use paid advertisement is because it's fast. You send a boatload of traffic to your website and you make a change, and in tomorrow you had 100 more people tomorrow, and you know exactly what caused the change, and you keep improving on the daily basis. It's simple, and it's effective, but you have to pay attention of what you're doing and what the changes, if you don't want to keep wasting time and money on pay advertisement that is not giving you results. Again, Angel Anderson here, answering the question. Came in via email. I appreciated the question. You can reach me via Twitter. Ask your question via Twitter or Facebook. Angel F. Anderson. I'm here to help you. Remember, to create the life that you want to live, don't live the life that is handed to you. Manage your time wisely and grow every day.